Okay, Algebra 1, we have one more day of simplifying expressions. It is very important that you understand that. That's why we're doing so many problems like this. This is just kind of a very important foundation for the rest of the year in algebra. You've got to be able to simplify and combine like terms. So it's a little bit of just adding and subtracting, combining like terms, and then a little bit of distributing. So the first thing you got to do is find your like terms. We have an x squared and another x squared. We have a y and we have another y. Once again, you can use the underlining technique, you can use highlighters, whatever technique works best for you so that you can combine and find your like terms. There are no parentheses at all here, so you just go through and use the sign that's in front of it and combine it. So we have 9 plus, remember that's like a 1, and so that gives me 10x squared. I've used those. I have 3 plus 1. So that's 4, so plus 4y. Once again, remember you have to have a plus or a minus between every single term. You cannot just put 10x squared 4y because it means something totally different. Number 2, when you have parentheses and there's nothing in front of them, the parentheses do nothing and you can simply ignore them. So we have a p and we have a 2x that does not match up to anything. So that's like a 1p plus 7p gives you 8p, and then just bring down the plus 2x because it did not match up with anything. All right, number 3, your 6y is going to come down, and then your 4 has to be distributed. 4 times 2y is going to be plus 8y, and 4 times 6 is going to be plus 24. Then you have to combine your like terms. Remember, when you're distributing, you multiply. The rest of the time, it's either add or subtract. So 6y and 8y give me 14y, and I bring down the plus 24. On number 4, you're going to distribute two different things. The 2 goes to the first set of parentheses, and the 5 goes to the second set of parentheses. So 2 times 3x is 6x, plus 2 times y is 2y, plus 5 times x is 5x, plus 5 times 2y is 10y. Now you got to find your like terms, so you got your x's and you got your y's. 6x plus 5x is 11x. 2y plus 10y is plus 12y. Number 5, you're going to distribute two things. You're going to distribute your 3 to the first set, and you're going to distribute 4 to the second set. So 3 times 2a is 6a. Plus 3 times b is 3b, plus 4 times a is 4a, plus 4 times 4b is 16b. So combine your a's and combine your b's. 6a plus 4a gives you 10a, 3b plus 16b gives you plus 19b. Number 6, you're going to bring down your 6x. You're going to distribute, now be careful here because you're actually distributing a negative 2, and then you're going to distribute a 5. So negative 2 times y is minus 2y. Negative 2 times 3x is minus 6x. 5 times x is plus 5x. 5 times 4y is plus 20y. So find your x's, find your y's. So 6x minus 6x is 0. They kind of cancel each other out. So it leaves you 5x. Negative 2y plus 20y is going to give you plus 18y. Moving down to the next one. I see decimals. Do not panic. We have a calculator. It is no big deal. You're going to distribute your 5. So 5 times 0.6. You simply take your calculator and say 5 times 0.6. And you get 3. So it is 3x plus, and take your calculator, 5 times 0.4, don't worry about these decimals, is 2. So 2y plus x, that just had to come down. So your x's are going to combine and give you 4x and bring down your plus 2y. Once again, we have fractions. Okay, either turn them into decimals or just use your calculator, but don't worry about it. So my guess is you don't like 1/2 x and you would rather rewrite that as 0.5x. Then you're going to distribute your 2. The only thing you got to be careful about is when you're putting it in the calculator, it is 2 times, open parentheses, 1 divided by 4. Put that 1/4 in parentheses, or put it in as a fraction if that's how you prefer. So that's going to be plus 0.5y. And then plus 2 times 1/2 is going to be 1x. So then you have to combine these, and 0.5 plus 1 is 1.5x. Bring down your plus 0.5y. Okay, so that was just kind of a quick refresher. You have an activity ponder this proverb. If you have not finished anything from earlier this week, you need to take care of that as well. Call me over if you have any questions.